Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of Total War Arena. So we are back taking a look, just at a quick overview on the Tier 6 Iberian Rebels again today. I know I played these guys probably a couple of weeks ago and did sort of a bit of a more in-depth review of them. I'm just slowly going around doing my doubles, and I thought we haven't done a video on these guys for a bit of time. And I had a battle with them earlier on today that we recorded, and it was kind of enjoyable. So thought I'd make a bit of an intro and form it into a video. I somehow managed to break my camera, or temporarily break it anyway, so there's no face of me in the actual battle. But obviously, I'm sure you know what I look like now. Yeah, I'm getting pretty close to getting these guys up to the Libyan infantry. I just need to finish these ones off. And then I'll be on to the tier 7s. I think I get a shield screen back at tier 7, which is kind of needed really with the missile block that these guys have. But yeah, they really are a nice unit. It's just it's Ad Portus just makes them lovely. That it's like everything vengeance. It's vengeance but better, because it's slightly less powerful, but just all that more flexibility with the cooldown, which just makes it so nice. And of course they get slam, which is the ultimate strike anyway. So they're just the perfect unit. So hopefully you enjoy the battle, and I shall leave you all to watch my past self. So we are just loading into battle. I'm just thinking about which way I'm going to be going. Probably going over this way. We've got to try and avoid any enemy ranged units if we can. Obviously we don't have a shield screen or anything with these guys like we do at tier 5, and I think you do again at tier 7. So that's something we've got to be a bit careful of. But we shall see how they get on.
Take the enemy base or kill them all.
So let's head over this way.
Double time.
Get our whip going. I'm thinking of Sulla too much. Our dash, and then I suppose we might as well go into force march as well. And start pushing towards the enemy base. This watch flag over here.
Run. Swordsman.
Hopefully find something to kill. We've got a reasonable amount of support going this way. We've got a few javelins with us, so hopefully we don't run it into a ton of archers or anything. Just some nice, I don't know, lightly armoured barbarian infantry. That'd be lovely.
Swordsman. Quick march.
Let's go force march off and reform ourselves into a better line.
Quickly.
I have no qualms with fighting these guys particularly. Artillery is annoying, but if they're going to club together like that, that would be lovely for me to fight. Whether I'm going to be able to catch up with them without force march on, that's the next question.
Quick march.
See, artillery is going for us. So we want to get these guys as quickly as we can. Let's go back on with force march. It's a pain because it pushes us back into column. I don't like being clumped up like this, but you know, if we're going to fight these guys, I've got to catch them up. So there's some Principes coming down the hill as well, I noticed, so we've got to be a bit careful of that. And there's archers over there, and we're being hit by artillery. But I think I'm kind of committed now to this fight, so I've got to try and catch these guys up. Try and come round, right, get everyone's force march off, straight into that, and straight into that. We're just going to go straight in, as much ham as we can, and try and start to pressure these guys just straight away. We're going to take a lot of casualties from the hoplite phalanx immediately, but hopefully they're tire, and as we're starting to completely surround them, they should start to wear away. And as they're pushing into me, we'll keep up with our slam. Other than that, I'm really starting to get around the back of them now. This should basically spell the end of this unit. Our Ad Portus will hold us through to the end, I should have thought. And we should be safe from the enemy artillery now, because any enemy artillery strike will go straight into the enemy as well. So they won't want to do that, hopefully. Oh, I'd rather not have the friendly fire, to be honest. I'm happy I can win, I don't need you. That was perfect, and that was not through any great play of mine. That's basically entirely down to bad play by the enemy infantry by clumping up like that, and it, you know, just enables me to surround and slaughter. Our Portus is actually going to run out before we kill them all, I think. Just about. Yeah, there goes our Ad Portus. But it doesn't really matter. They're dead. Obviously, they're fatigued now. Completely surrounded. We should be able to start routing them. And just finishing them off pretty quickly, hopefully. Last few. Oh, let's go for determination just on this last few. Try and get that last unit, and then get out of here. Right, forwards, dash. Get our force march back. Let's get up the hill and get into this artillery. Just try and get under its range as well would be good, so we're not quite so vulnerable to the missile fire. Well, it looks like there's another unit of enemy artillery spread a bit further out by the looks of things. So I'll push one unit into the stakes, if they will. Oblige me. Let's go around this way. You force march off, rear flank them. You keep force march on, and let's give pursuit.
We are under attack.
I don't know if that's going to wrap them. Probably not. We are not in a forest. Let's stay out of the forest. I'm trying to pull ahead of them along the straight and then cut them off at the end. They're taking the shorter route. I'm taking the quicker route. So I don't know. We shall see. Try and go for those guys.
You are the best of the best. Quick march.
I'm not seeing the artillery crew come out yet. Oh, they've gone there. Oh, there's a bit of a shortcut there. Ah, damn. Okay, let's pull into the forest. Those archers are going to give them sufficient protection. Turn our force march off. That's making us pretty vulnerable. Okay, so those Romans are dead. That's good. Let's push back along here. Looks like we are still losing already. I thought we'd have done enough. Obviously not. What am I going to do about these archers? Meh. Difficult. Oh, they spot me from there. I really wouldn't have expected them to be honest. We can get in against the artillery, but I'm not going to be able to catch these archers as well. Do we force march it? I think we will. We are going to take more damage on the missile fire, but obviously we get more speed, so it's kind of like the risk reward. Come on, don't stop! For God's sake. I'm trying to catch these guys. Come on, kill them. Let's go for a slam so they can't run away. Where are these guys? Right, we're going to end up routing there probably. I just want to kill the artillery crew.
We will endure.
Make them unbreakable. Go for it.
Why delay? Battle awaits.
Try and kill that artillery crew. God, Struth, I'm doing terribly here. Come on, guys.
Quickly.
Oh, let's just kill these Romans then. Because that's what I'm going to be left with. Go for a slam. The inability of me to kill these Lesbos archers is a real pain.
You are the best of the best.
There we go, those guys routed. We should be able to kill them without too much difficulty. It looks like we're pulling this game back a little bit, which is good. Okay, right, force march on everyone, and let's start to dash. We've got to try and pin down these Lesbos archers now. They're quick though, they're not going to be easy for us to catch. What we're getting is our base speed 5.24 on the road. So we are base quicker than them. Got to watch out for these stakes, but they're all pointing away from us, so we should be okay.
Defend it.
We don't really have any friendly cavalry at all this game, or not that's around to get involved for us.
Quick march.
We are slowly catching this guy. I just don't know if it's going to really be enough. That was probably a bit of a risk on his part. If we encounter bad terrain, of course, I can buff myself slightly. We've all lost visibility on each other, but it's still going to be in this long grass. If I can get close, obviously I can use a slam on him. Which gives him that 50% movement speed modifier, negative modifier. Going to run to the back of him. Try and overtake him before we actually commit to the fight. See, we don't have a charge. Oh! That's enough to get into route, which is a good start. Come on, man! Just die. There we go. Obviously, once he's routing, he doesn't have... There we go. It's a bit more like it. We should be able to get into waver from that. There we go. Okay. So that unit of enemy archers dealt with. A bit of a pointless and dull chase, but, you know, if I don't chase him, we're just going to keep shooting me continuously, and it's going to be a real problem. So, for now, I think our best bet is to push back into the enemy base. We've had a fairly decent game for aggression points. Obviously, these guys are great at this sort of thing. Oh, I have a charge! My god, I'm a moron. I honestly did not realise I had a charge to these guys. I've not played these guys very much recently. It's only recently started coming back to them. That's why I completely forgot about it. I've got a charge. Oh, how stupid. Got to be careful. These guys have put their stakes down. He's trying to A bit silly really, because there's no enemies around and we're only going to end up getting allies caught in there, like myself as I just clip my edge.
Double time.
Come on guys, one round. Oh, doesn't matter. Still get the cap points. And we'll go into cap, get a few extra points. Push up against the wall if we can. No, don't run into his stakes. Tempting as it is to run into his stakes. Get there and get into cover. Well, not much cover by the looks of it. We're still well vulnerable to the enemy artillery. But I'm not really too bothered because it's just giving us a good amount of cap points if they want to keep throwing the odd shot at us. It just keeps me going longer on terms of the amounts of points I'm earning, so I'm not really going to complain about it too much. Looks like we've got this game in the bag. I thought it was going to be really close there at one point. But thankfully it panned around into our favour in the end. They could attack the artillery, but they would rather not. Oh, no, they've changed their mind. They will attack. No, they'll just run past it. Okay. Yeah, but not too bad a game. All in all, pretty good. The rest of the enemy artillery is just being finished off. We're at it now. Was it just a couple of enemy units of cavalry kicking around? But I think we're going to win on the cap. Oh, that's the actual enemy units of cavalry. So he had his stakes down to hit me, but didn't have them down to do anything else.
Carthage will triumph today. Run! Trample them!
Will I clip him? Slightly.
Attack! Swordsmen! Ready to serve!
One down. That's one.
Our fury is unleashed.
There we go. Victory through annihilation. Well, these guys are literally just as great as they always have been. They are a really nice unit to play. It's just Ad Portus now, the changes it had a couple of patches ago, is just so phenomenally powerful now. It's just an absolute great ability. I really am a really big fan. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Oh, that was my double for the day with these guys. I've just been working through my various different units. And we are now prestige. Awesome. 10 gold. Woohoo. Yeah, so we're now on to the next rank. And there's various... You get quite a lot of gold, really, don't you? Every 3 levels you get 100 gold. Awesome. Well, that's very good. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Sorry about the camera not working. I don't know what I've done to it. But hopefully we're back up and running for the next video. So, thanks for watching, guys. And I shall see you all on the next episode.